Something toxic that you like. Humans. Something toxic that you like. Humanity. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to That Boy Diary. I'm your host, Josh Devon. Hope everyone is feeling fantastic. Hope you guys are doing great because I'm feeling great today. Today it's currently, damn, what day is it? Today it is currently, oh my God, I forgot the day. Today is Saturday. Yes. Saturday. Hey, what's going on, guys? Whoa, let's do the whole intro again, y'all. Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to That Boy Diary. I'm your host, Josh Devon. Hope everyone is feeling great today because I know I am. Hey, man, it's good to be back. It is good to be back. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling nice. Got me a new sweater. If you guys want to know where this is from, wait until later. Maybe I'm gonna share it. Anyways, just kidding. This is actually from Urban Planet. I think, yes, it is from, oh my God, my memory today, it is crazy. It's crazy. Anyways, this is from Urban Planet. I just got this. If you guys can see, it is nice. It's super cozy. You might not be able to see properly from here, but it is very cozy. It's nice. It's warm. It's perfect for the season of winter. So, yeah, I'm glad I bought this. This was a good purchase, man. Today we are talking about something a little different. Last time we talked about the holidays, right? We talked about the worst gift you've ever received. Now we are going to be talking about something totally different, something that has nothing to do with the holidays, with gifting. None of that, okay? So today we are talking about toxic traits. Oh, I know you got some toxic traits. I know I got some toxic traits. Now the question is, are we gonna be real? Are we gonna be honest? Are we gonna say what our toxic traits are? Anyways, we're gonna find out. Yeah, man, toxic traits. Well, to be fully technical, the real topic of the day is, what's something toxic that you like? You know, what is something toxic that you genuinely like? Like, you know that this is bad. You know that this is toxic, but you just genuinely like doing it. Whatever it might be. This might be like maybe in a relationship, maybe like in a friendship, maybe like friends, maybe family. Like something toxic that you do this and you're like, damn, I should not be doing this. Like, I should not be doing this. This is bad. But you still do it because you're like, damn, this is toxic. I'm hella toxic. But you still do it, right? Hey. I know you got some, I got some. So let's get right into the topic of the day, man. Woo! All right. Toxic traits, man. I'm gonna start. So, for me personally, not to hype myself up too much, but I don't think I have a lot of toxic traits. I know, whoa, like I said, not to hype myself up too much, because I know I have some. I just don't have a lot like some of y'all. Anyways, my toxic trait is, I got one. A toxic trait I have is that sometimes I'm very defensive when someone doesn't agree with me. And this is something that my partner has brought up so many times, and it's something that I know, I'm aware of. And it's something that I've been working on over the years. So let me give you guys an example. Let's say we are talking about something, right? And then maybe it turns out into an argument, right? And I know that I'm wrong. Like, I know I am not right, okay? Like, I am dead wrong, okay? But I'm gonna be on the defensive until the very end because I'm like, there is no way I'm gonna take this L, okay? So that's like a toxic trait that I have. And this is more like in a relationship standpoint, you know, like whether that's with like my parents, like with like my girl. Yeah, so I'm very defensive sometimes, and I know I have been working on it, guys. I'm getting much better. I'm actually really good now. Okay, I'm not perfect, but I'm like way better now. So that's kind of like one of my toxic traits. Something else that toxic trait, something toxic that I like. Anyways, I wouldn't say that this is toxic, but there was a time when I was a kid where I had this obsession with like video games, okay? And you would think that maybe like I was playing like, let's say like all night, every day. No, it's not even that. It's that I have this I have this thing with games where like when I get sucked in, it's hard for me to let go. Even though I know that what I'm doing is wrong, it's toxic because I'm gonna find myself like playing until 3 in the morning, right? And as you get older, you technically have less time to do those things. So when I tend to do that, I then do not prioritize things that I should be prioritizing. And that's like a big problem for me because it's like, whoa, actually, fun fact, I just sold my PS5. And the reason why, guys, is I was playing Battlefield 6, okay? Loved the game, great game. It just came out like last month. Amazing. Chef's kiss, I love it, okay? But then I was playing, right? And there was a week where we had double XP, y'all, and I was like grinding the whole weekend, like grinding the whole weekend, like I was playing. When I tell you I was playing, okay? And then a few days afterwards, I was like, yo, let me check how many hours I have in this game, because you can check how many playtime, like in terms of hours you have, right? And then I checked and I was like, whoa, I already have almost 200 hours. Like, I already have almost 200 hours. I was like, whoa. This is time for me to actually stop because this is getting crazy. Like, this game came out like yesterday and I'm at 200 hours. Like, that's crazy. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I should take a step back, because during like that time, guys, I was not prioritizing things that I should have been prioritizing. You know, like my health, like some things that I want to work on, some of my projects, and I was just sucked in because I was like, yo, this is a childhood dream to be able to just play all night, right? Anyways, yeah, so I sold my PS5, y'all, and I wouldn't say that I am no longer a gamer, but I just don't really game anymore. I might play some games online from time to time, but I wouldn't call myself a gamer anymore, right? But anyways, so that's not a toxic trait, obviously, but that's something that's toxic that I liked. And the reason why it was toxic was because I was abusing it. Now, if you can find like some sort of balance there, obviously it is not toxic. I'm not saying games are toxic. I don't think they are. But then again, to me, that's something that was toxic that I like because I made it toxic myself. And that's something that I have to work on. That's a me problem. Now I'm saying that's a me problem. Anyways, yes. Moving on to the topic of the day. As we said, the topic of the day is, what is something toxic that you like? That can be in a relationship, in a friendship, with friends, families, whatever floats your boat. What is something toxic that you like? Let's see what people are saying. Something toxic that you like. The smell of gasoline. You're weird, man. I'm like, what? That is just weird. The smell, okay, sure. Something toxic that you like, and you know that it's toxic. Love bombing in the start. Oh, man, you are toxic, man. You are, and I know this is a guy. And I know this is a guy. This is not a girl. Love bombing. First of all, it's good that you're self-aware because you know that you are love bombing, okay? Because most people don't know that they are. Like, most people do not know that they are love bombing someone else. So the fact that you know, kudos to you. But dude, the fact that you know means it's something you should work on, because I know this is not a girl. This is a guy. Hey, wait. So you are intentionally love bombing someone, knowing that that's exactly what you're doing, and then doing that only in the start of the relationship. Come on. And then the girl's gonna be like, huh, he changed. Yeah, because he knew exactly what he was doing. That is messed up. That is toxic. Now, that's something toxic. Wow. Love bombing is all levels of toxicity, y'all. Like, oh my God. What is something toxic that you like? Smoking. Yes. But yeah, smoking can be toxic, man. Like, it is something that you should, eventually, if you plan on stopping, that you should really look into and get help and see how you can stop, because eventually, long term, it's gonna do more harm than good. And that is just the story. Something toxic that you like. Being petty. Oh my God. And it doesn't stop there, y'all. She said being petty. Trying to fix men. You know what that mean? I can fix him. No, you can't. No, you can. Come here. No, you can't. Okay, you cannot. Okay, stop. Get help. You cannot. Okay, you will not, and you cannot. Stop that ish right now. Okay, stop it. Okay. Oh my god. Being petty, I can relate to, man, because I feel like we all have times when we are just petty. Okay, like sometimes I gotta bring petty Josh out, and that depends on the person, on the situation, on how annoyed I am towards you, right? But being petty, I wouldn't call that toxic. I feel like it's okay to be petty sometimes because some people deserve to see the petty side of you. Like some people deserve to be like, they deserve it. Like I don't know, like they deserve the petty side of you. Point blank, period, man. But anyways, trying to fix men. See, I don't want to get too much into this because I feel like there's layers to it, I feel like it depends on the person. Let me give you guys like an example, okay? Like, let's say like it's someone that you've been with for like a long time and you've seen them grow and they haven't really changed, right? And you still think, I can fix them, I can fix them. No, you can't. No, you can't. No, you can't, okay? At that point, it's like you are just trying to rationalize something that's irrational because they haven't changed. They keep doing the same thing. It's been 10 years. Wake up. If it's someone that you genuinely know that they want to change, that they want to grow, and they are taking the time to develop themselves into like a better version of themselves, then I get that. Thinking I can fix them in a sense of I can help you, right? But if it's just you thinking, hey man, this guy, man, he has no education, he has no this, he has nothing, like he just stays home, does all this crazy things all day, has no goal, no ambition, nothing, nada, nothing going on for him, and you're like, oh my god, this is perfect, I can fix you. Yeah, you got issues. Okay, stop, come here. You cannot stop. Okay, anyways, that's what I meant. So yeah, I mean, I kind of get that one, but being petty, man, I don't think that's like toxic. Honestly, I'm petty sometimes. I know you are petty sometimes. It is what it is. But trying to fix people, man, just don't. Okay, that's my advice. Take it or leave it. Just don't. That's what I'm gonna say. Trash reality shows. Trash reality shows are a must. Oh my god, it's a brain rot, y'all. Like, I discovered a few years back that I really like reality TV. And especially when there's like lots of drama. Like, that's my thing. Like, that is my thing. When there's like lots of drama and it's like there's just so many things happening and it's like brain rot to the absolute max. I love that ish. Like, I love it so much. But then again, it's like, yo, you are feeding your mind something that's literally pointless. Like, you're feeding basically some level of trash to your brains. That's how I see it, right? But anyways, it is so entertaining though. It is so entertaining, so I get that. But then again, I wouldn't say it's toxic. I feel like if you can find some level of balance between, not overly watching those type of shows, then that's good. But if that's like all you watch and then you don't really watch anything else that's educational, then we got a problem. It's like, okay, maybe you gotta like balance there, but overall, I'm guilty too. So I get it. I get you, man. I get you. Oh my god, that's jokes. Okay. Something toxic that you like. Aggressive men. Fast cars. Girl, aggressive men, we gotta define what that is because there's kind of like different types of aggressiveness. Like, are we talking about people that are just mad all day? Like, are like people that are just like, hey, you want to fight? Like, what are we talking about here? Or like someone that's overly alpha, like someone that's like macho man, just like walking like this everywhere. Obviously, I really don't think that's what you were talking about, but I think what you might mean is someone that's very masculine, but like overly masculine. But then again, being masculine doesn't translate to being aggressive. So then again, I find that a little interesting. Fast cars, don't see how that's toxic, but actually I do see how that's toxic, because if it's like something that you like and you love doing, and like you love, for example, like racing, yeah, that is not safe. But I wouldn't say it's toxic though. Anyways, man, maybe I'm wrong. Something toxic that you like: humans. Something toxic that you like: humanity. Whoa, oh wow. I mean, we are toxic beings. Like, we are. Like I said, we all have some level of toxicity. We are all toxic in some areas in life. We all have bad habits. We all have good habits. Like, no one is perfect, right? So that is so true. I will give you that. That is absolutely true. Human beings are toxic, and we all have something toxic that we like. So I get that. Oh my God. Another one. Damaged people. I have this weird sense that I can fix them. We just spoke about this, y'all. Like, you cannot fix people. Like, if someone doesn't generally want to be a better version of themselves, if they are not actively trying to evolve, to be better, to, whether their goal is to move out, whether their goal is just to do like something simple or something more, right? But if that person doesn't have the will, you cannot change them. They themselves must say, hey, I want to be better. I want to change. I want to do better. I want to be a better version of myself. And that is how you know that someone is really serious about change. Someone is really like inclined towards change, right? Because oftentimes when we feel like we can change someone, or we can quote unquote fix someone, oftentimes those people really don't want to change themselves. But like I said, if you find someone that you know that they are actively trying to be a better version of themselves, then I like trying to help them. Absolutely. Like, I get that. That makes total sense. I respect that. But the notion that you can fix someone is something that's dangerous, and like oftentimes it doesn't end well, right? Because you invest so much of your time, your energy into this person, thinking they can be the version that you think they can become, but turns out they just can't, because they don't want to be better. They don't want to become a better version of themselves, right? But anyways, stop thinking that way, because it's just not gonna work out. So don't think you can fix someone unless that person wanna change themselves.